Greetings again, church. This is Kevin Duclairon. Today is Saturday, the 19th of June, 2021. I just got done preaching Matthew chapter 10, verses 32 to 42 at the Portland Police Department. I took about 8 to 10 minutes to speak to them. I just read the scripture. I didn't really explain a whole lot. I had received 2 letters from IRS this month. The first one, because I had written a letter to them in regards to my $2,000 being removed out of the savings account at Bank of America. And so they had sent me, in response, the first thing they did was they sent me a check. Remember, there was $2,134 or something and change that was removed. Anyway, let me do this here. The first thing they did was to send me this check here. It's only $600, but 602.42. They sent me this, and then today they sent me another letter. Hold on a second here. It's kind of hard to do a video while everything, a bunch of paperwork is in your hand. They sent me another letter 2, sort of like a checkup on things, and this is the second letter here that I just received. And me, in response, I am writing them, I'm giving them a copy of the IRS check with my driver's license and a copy of, here's the letter that I wrote with my driver's license so that they can confirm that I am the recipient of, I received both the letter and the check. So anyway, these are my copies here, and the copy that I'm sending back to IRS, signed, dated, with 2 copies of my driver's license, just to confirm that it's me, because you know how sometimes the post office can get a little crooked. Is this packet here. And the letter, page 1 out of 3, page 2, and then one more thing, page 3, okay? Page 3 with, that was what they had just sent yesterday, and I received it today. Something really weird happened today. I was at my storage, not my storage, but I was at the tent, having some breakfast. Right after breakfast, I had gone to AA, Alcoholics Anonymous, at First Baptist Church. The Lord had asked me to come out and walk around First Union Church, and I did. And lo and behold, there was a serpent, a snake tail, on I'm trying to remember the name of the street. Salmon, I think it was. Salmon and 12, Southwest Salmon and 12. I'm on Salmon and 12. So my tent is in between Main and Salmon, and on 12th Avenue, right across the street from the Unitarian Church. And so there was a snake tail. Looked like it had probably, the tail was about this long, and the snake itself was probably this long, probably about 3 to 5 inches long. It was kind of like whitish, grayish. I didn't see the snake, but apparently its tail was cut off and it was left there. It was kind of hard to tell. Anyway, after that, he sent me to Alcoholics Anonymous. I had 2 cups of coffee, and I sat there from about 7:15 to about 8 o'clock. Everybody went up and spoke. I didn't have anything to say. I just grabbed a copy of one of the newspapers, Christian News or something like that. And then after that, I left. I felt like I was being cut down for a minute there. I'm not sure why. But in any case, after I went back to my tent, I was eating breakfast. Somebody was passing out black T-shirts. One of them had, the shirt had the name Brooklyn on it. Not exactly sure why. Went to the post office and picked up my mail, and I'm not sure why Melinda said this, but she sent me to TPI to get pants and underwear to go with it. And one thing led to another. I was cut off several times. to where a 4 foot tall Hispanic would have been in front of me, and I guess I was supposed to take the hit that went with the T-shirt. So she said, "Well, go ahead and try, leave there and try Blanchet." I couldn't get pants and underwear to go with the shirt that I was given, sort of like a change of clothes, and I'm being disturbed right now by the African American community across the street. So in any case, I went to Blanchet, and Blanchet said, "Well, why don't you come back at 2 o'clock?" And again, I was told to leave, so I left. And apparently, what this entire thing was about was I was supposed to take the hit for a snake that was going to be given to Gabriel, apparently by Guy Franklin. I'm not exactly sure. I don't have any proof of any of this, but this is hearsay. This is what Melinda was saying. Guy was going to give Gabriel a snake, and I was going to take the rap for it. The police department. So the first was a gift, a gag gift. The first was a gag gift, which was the T-shirt, but then it was going to be the police department that was going to pull up to my tent and give me and basically arrest me and blame me for the death of Gabriel Franklin, because I called her Mrs. Joseph, because that's her name. She's married to Andre Joseph. She still comes into the tent, has sex with my body, and pierce me, and leave me erected, and twist these 2 fingers. The bone hurts every morning. Since the last time I spoke to you, she has not stopped coming in. They have not stopped going in and out of the tent. Everything has remained as it's always been. And I guess that's pretty much the report. The preaching is done with Matthew. I have all 4 videos out there, and if it encouraged you to watch them, watch them. Apart from that, you guys have a great the rest of the month of June, and God bless. Keep me in your prayers, and I'll keep you in mind. Ciao.